It's a momentous victory for local players who in the past would have had to sit on the side while their future was decided on their behalf. The South African Football Players Union has been trying to force the Premier Soccer League into a collective bargaining agreement for years. The signing and agreement thereof spells a new era for local football players, as they now will have a seat at the table when their work conditions and futures are decided.
It is vital that we appreciate that whatever differences we may have, this cannot be allowed to hold back the development of professional football in the best interest of clubs and players and the lovers of the game in the South African public generally. In recent times, our relationship has been troubled by arguments about the level of representation SAFPU enjoyed, the degree of compliance with the agreements that were in place, and arguments from both sides of the divide. We all appreciated that this was not an ideal, and fortunately this led to introspection. I'm very pleased to be able to announce that the process is now complete. A new collective bargaining agreement has been concluded between the League and SAFPU and will be signed today.
Founded in 1997, SAFPU has a membership of about 70% of local football players and more than 200 former footballers. They become the only recognized trade union for footballers in Africa, joining the likes of the Professional Footballers Association in the English Premier League.
And as the players, we're simply saying the CBA gives us an opportunity to address the issues that have been missing in football. And I think the chairman spoke about the issues of defenders, the players, and so forth. We do understand that particular skills. We do understand that as a players union, we need to defend the interests of the players. And as SAFPU, we will be that partner that's going to bring value, and we will be a partner that wants to work with yourself. Of course, including even working with the individual clubs on issues relating to labor-related matter. But we are very grateful that this movement has finally come.
Besides the impact SAFPU is expected to have in molding the future of soccer in the country, the recognition is expected to have a knock-on effect on the continent. SAFPU are affiliated to the Federation of International Football Professionals, who represent more than 65,000 professional footballers in Asia, the Americas, Europe and Africa. And with no footballers players union in Africa, Khoshubiri and SAFPU's fight for fairness for the players will surely be felt by the football associations on the continent. Tabiso Sitola, SABC News, Johannesburg.